Today's adventure is going to see Magellan's cross. That was the first cross brought by Francis Magellan, the first Spanish colonizer to reach Cebu, to reach the Philippines. And while I'm there, I'll be visiting the Minor Basilica of the Holy Child, so Minor Basilica of Santo Niño, which I believe was the first church or cathedral built as well. I'm sure I'll learn more while I'm there. Anyway.
In order for us to reflect on our lives, dinaan sa ato ang pagpapitaw sa bukod na
So I've reached Magellan's Cross and the Basilica. This is the outer building where Magellan's Cross is housed. The actual cross itself apparently is not the original, or rather the original is encased inside the cross that you're about to see. Ferdinand Magellan was a Portuguese navigator who was working for Spain. He was working for the Spanish Empire, and he was helping these people find spices that they would never learn how to cook with properly, like most white empires. So here's the cross inside, and there are depictions on the ceiling of Magellan's landing in Cebu City, peacefully landing, making friends with the local natives led by a chief Raja Humabon, who apparently met and befriended him. Apparently a lot of the natives agreed to accept Christianity and were baptized. How accurate that is? You tell me. The paintings here are quite telling. Something that really stands out to me is the Spanish planting that cross.
Not even getting.
Seems quite lazy to me, to be honest. Make the natives do it. Not a good start for me. So Magellan, he had a good time landing in Cebu, allegedly, but as soon as he passed over to the smaller island just off the coast, the island of Mactan, he encountered a tribe of people led by the chief Lapu Lapu. Didn't go so well for them there. Didn't go so well at all. It ended in the Battle of Mactan, which you can go and search more for. I had the honor of being Magellan in a depiction of that, and being beheaded because Lapu Lapu kills Magellan and his forces are beaten back by the natives. The story goes that the Spanish wasted all of their ammunition, cannons, guns, while the tribe led by Lapu Lapu were out of reach, out of range, and so they wasted all their ammunition. And then of course this led the natives to be able to come with their superior sword skills, using the bolo and using what we have now today as Filipino martial arts, Arnis Kali Eskrima, to kill the Spaniards. So the Spaniards wouldn't really gather the courage to return to the Philippines until 1565, and this is when the original Santo Niño Basilica was founded. So Magellan had in 1521 left a idol of the baby Jesus, Santo Niño, who is a depiction of the baby Jesus for the natives there. And after that, once they returned in 1565, the Spanish conquistador Fray André de Urdaneta, someone can call me out on the pronunciation of that, please. They founded this church on the site of where they found the Santo Niño. Apparently they had found it in a semi-burned hut, so this marked the site to be a holy site, and this is where the original church was built. But the original church didn't last very long. A year later, the church was burned down. So, didn't seem to be that well liked, to be honest. Seems that way. Then, a new church in 1605, which was built, was finished in 1626. That's quite a delay. I don't know why it took them so long. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which side you land on here, of course, in 1628, it was burned down again. So, as if learning not from their past mistakes and having the fortitudes that most Christian empires do, they just said, fuck it, let's do it again. Let's keep trying. So in 1628, they start building a new church. This time, they learnt the same lesson as the little piggies did, and they started using stone and bricks. Unfortunately, because the structure was found to be defective, the construction was stopped. So, again, another just about 100 years go by, and on February the 29th, 1735, we have a new church being built. It will be completed in 1739, and this will be the building that you're seeing now. This was the building I was walking around. It is quite a beautiful place, I must say. I love all of the foliage on this inner place here. I had a nice sit down. It was quite relaxing. The architecture has that Mediterranean feel to it. I frankly thought it was quite a beautiful place, and the inner sanctum as well was beautiful.
Our Lord, and live graciously in the presence of Christ, and we always do communion with one another because this is a sign of our communion with God, Jesus, our Lord and King, who unites us all together. The Lord be.
So we're about to go and have a better look on the inside here. And this is where my visit went from being a great day out to a fantastic day out, because I spotted while I was here probably the single raddest image of Yewa I have ever seen. Okay, so the Abrahamic God, I mean, we've got all of our traditional Christian imagery, Jesus with the cross, Muhammad with the tablets, the Ten Commandments. But over here in the bottom, we have got God ripping it real, skating the universe like it is nothing. Okay, are you ready for this? You can see it, you can see it. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Adam and Eve just looking up on that like, damn. Damn, God. You got the moves. Ripping it real, man. Created the universe. Now we're gonna ride it. I absolutely love this painting. I want it framed. I want it in my house. Just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. There's so many idols that are, and idols and saints that are encased in the church here, so you'll see a lot of them. Now, something I didn't know was quite interesting to me. If you want to ask Santo Niño or God or any of the saints for anything, you know, you want to do good on a test, you want some help for a family member, you crawl on your knees, sometimes multiple times, to the altar. So it was interesting to learn about that act. So yeah, as you can see, they've got these huge saints here. You can go to pray to them. And yeah, they're decked out pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is this is pretty cool. Look at this. Just the devil being stepped on. Dope. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to end this little voiceover, this little small terrible history lesson / minor judgment of colonialism. So I'm just gonna clap my hands, and then we'll be done with this section, and you can get back to watching a nice peaceful video of the church and of the journey around the city. Okay, thanks for listening. Or not, if you listened. I'm just gonna stop this now, okay?
Dili, wala. So yeah, quite an interesting place.
Nila na aming Kristiyano makahimong maayong lungsuranan ko.
Ah?